first.
Okay.
And then we'll see if there's any questions on
Gotcha.
Zoom.
Yes, sir.
All right.
What's up, y'all?
Trent, can you still hear
Yes,
us
sir.
okay?
Yep, we're good.
Okay, good deal. We'll go ahead. Questions for Calvin from the room here first.
First of all, Kevin, forget the game. How did it feel to be in front of that many fans on your home turf, man? Even though it didn't mean anything, how was that feeling, man?
It was a great feeling. When we were running out, I was like, this was almost, seems like almost more fans than we were allowed at our first game. So just being able to come out in front of these fans, it's always create a little excitement, a little nerves. So it's always fun.
Jacoby said it felt more electric out there. Did you just sense it when you get out? Like there's a different energy here than even just last December?
Oh, yes, most definitely. I feel like, especially since today was, free to the public, however many people want to come, it kind of got that feel of like football is back in Memphis, and last year it was still here, but it was, without all the fans being able to be there, the feeling wasn't the same. But when we ran out today, you can just like get that feeling that okay, it's back to normal.
Other questions for Calvin?
I noticed when Cannell threw the touchdown pass to you, he came up and he lifted you up kind of like Brady. It seemed like he had the Brady White celebration down.
Yes, sir. He came there. Yes, sir. I was say he got there quick, did the same thing. But that was a big moment for us. We've been working on our chemistry, finding what we like to do, and on that one actually he saw the look, so he checked it, and it worked out. So yes, that was a big moment. We were both excited.
How's the I guess battle for that other wide receiver spot, the other two, whatever, I know Jamon's been hurt, but what have you seen out of the other wide receivers trying to fill that spot?
It'll be very competitive for sure. There's so many guys throughout practice making plays here and there, so it's really about consistency and learning the playbook, the ins and outs of it. But with that next receiver spot, there's tons of talent in the room. So it's the same thing with the quarterback position. All that competition is going to bring the best man out.
Speaking of
With the quarterback position not being settled, how do you find your groove? Because all of them got different styles and a different way they want to get to it. So how do you find you get to develop the chemistry, not knowing who's going to be that guy?
Well, since they're all younger too, I would say it really comes down to me making sure that I'm on my stuff. I'm consistent. I don't have any ups and downs. My route technique is good and efficient, so it can make their job easier. As long as I'm consistent with it, the ball's gonna come. They all have great arms, so just me being consistent with it will help them, and then we'll all be able to come together.
Was it fun seeing Isaac Bruce and so many alums out there watching
Yes, it was. It most definitely was. After the touchdown, I was running back. It was Anthony Miller, Isaac Bruce. So just to be in that company right there is Memphis legends, and they're all-time great receivers in whatever class you want to put them in. So just to be around them gave me extra motivation, because one day I want to be able to do some of the same things they did.
Stephen, go ahead.
Kind of follow up to Mark's questions of it. Dedrick Richardson was the guy that kind of big day today. So what was he just kind of showing you over the spring?
Yes, that's actually my roommate. So he's been, ever since he came to Memphis, which was last fall camp, he just continued to learn the playbook, learn the playbook. And this year, coming into this spring, one thing that he's really been working on was his speed. And so I feel like throughout the camp, and especially today, he's good at making those contested catches. And he knows every receiver position, which allows him to be put in the slot or the outside. So he's really coming along strong.
last thing for me, the QB battle obviously is still in progress, but just kind of how impressed were you with those guys? Because really this is their first time kind of being in that Liberty Bowl setting. So how impressed were you with just kind of how they kind of handled the environment here?
I was very impressed, because it's always different. It's one thing doing it at practice in front of your your teammates. A couple people may be here and there, but once you do it in front of fans and at the place, you're going to be playing at your stadium, it always brings a new element. So I thought they were very composed and stayed within themselves, and they were able to show off the things that they can do.
Anything else for the room? Okay, Trent, anybody on Zoom?
All right, we got one from Brian. Hey, Calvin, can you talk about the quarterbacks that you've faced this spring? What have you seen from them, and who's impressed you?
From the cornerbacks and from the secondary in general, it's a lot of speed and athleticism. And some of the guys that I like to go to battle with is Dre Thomas. He's one of those guys where he's super athletic. We're probably somewhere on the same athletic plane. So when we go against each other, we're using we're playing mind games with each other. He'll be soft and then come up and press. I'll switch up my feet or my alignment to play with him. So going against him, I think it's brought the best out of the both of us. And also Greg Rubin and Devontae Nelson, those are two young guys that have really impressed me. Just with they're very sound and technical corners. And one thing about, since they're so young, is they just soak up any information. So I think they have a chance to be special.
And what would you like to improve on going into the fall and into the season?
I still want to improve on really all my areas, but specifically I would say still my catching. This year I don't want any drops, anything. So I just want to improve that area, and then just continue to add more to my bag of my releases and my routes. Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Hey, you got your own hair, man? Looks nice.
Thank you. Just got chopped yesterday.